you doing, people? Here again. I gotta come up with a whatever talking to myself intro versus already sounding crazy for saying I'm talking to myself to y'all. But yeah, I've been talking about how humanity, people, period, we don't know how to talk to each other. And I don't mean like we always cussing at each other or whatever. I mean that we literally don't know how to talk to each other. Like, we talk in phrases versus actually communicating. I mean, not communicating, we are communicating, but conversing. But it should give you a little bit what I'm talking about. I thought about Black Lives Matter and defunding the police. This is what I mean by we talk in phrases, and I see this in everyday conversation, is yes, Black Lives Matter, but we know that it doesn't stand for Black Lives Only Matter. Like, we know that about the argument. But here's the little thing. I can't remember what it is in the sentence. It's an adjective or whatever it is called. I can't remember right now. But just add the word or words as well, instead of just walking around with post signs that just says Black Lives Matter. Yes, again, the argument is not about Black Lives Matter only, which is why we're having this so-called debate about Black Lives Matter, but just put the words as well on the post sign too. That way it could it'll take out the third party of whatever your brain is going to about, well, our lives matter too, not just Black lives. Yeah, we arguing about the fact that Black lives matter as well, but we're not stating the fact that Black lives matter as well, except for when we argue about it. That's what I mean by we talk in phrases. Another one, defunding the police. We having this huge debate about defunding the police when the argument is about that we're not taking away funds from the police. We're just redistributing it. I can't even get the word out right now. In different areas in the police department. That's the argument. But here's the thing again, we talk in phrases versus fueling the flame of unnecessariness when the word defunding means exactly the opposite of what you're preaching. So take away the word defund and just replace it with something like redirect or something, but because that's what the argument is. The argument is we're not defunding the police, is in fact we're redistributing the funds elsewhere within the police department or justice system department, however you want to call it. But again, the word defund means to take away, to stop funding in that area. So we over here arguing about stuff that doesn't comply with what we're saying because we speak to each other in phrases versus actually conversing to one another in a way that makes sense. Look up the word defunding. You all welcome to converse with me in these talking to myself videos. But again, we as a people, as humanity, we don't know how to talk to each other. That's how I see it. That's how I hear it. That's how I listen to it. I gotta take all this here. Well, I'm in the process. But yes, that's how we talk. Just listen to the next conversation. Conversation, not debate, where we like, most of society like to call them debates. But we're trying to have conversation. But again, we can't have conversation because we talk to each other in phrases, kind of like parables for some reason. Again, those are like the two best examples I could think of. It are some more, and what we have talked about them on Whatever Talk, the actual podcast. So go and listen to Whatever Talk. Pick any show. I guarantee it'll make your day. But it'll probably make you mad because you listen in phrases probably. But yeah, listen to, I always stated, or recently over the last several years, stated that listen to how not only the government, but people, since we're talking about people here, or I'm talking about people here, is listen to what words they're choosing to use versus any other word. Like, they come up with stupid, what are these called? Acts, or I wish things would come to my noggin when I go to live and see. So like every time I hit live, it just a whole bunch of stuff just fly out my head, and I gotta come back later and say it. But the take care of yourself act, or whatever these presidents or politicians come up with to make their campaign sound that much better. We're going to make the black people happy fun or act, or don't forget your heritage act, stuff like that. It's stupid. Just say what it is. But we can't say what it is because people in general are stupid, not just me or individually. That's what I mean, not just me. Me, you, and maybe the person next to you. Just, smart as can be, I guess I could say, or intelligent as can be. But all of us get together in a group, for some reason our freaking mind just go dumb, stupid. So they come up with these stupid things like, again, Black Lives Matter or defund the police, which none of those, yes, again, the argument of both of these things don't comply with the statement that you're walking down the street rattling about. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Well, our lives matter too. Our lives matter too. And then you want to say Black Lives Matter as well. Write that on the freaking post as well. The poster you're walking down the street with, write that as well. Write as well on there as well. It will make the argument that much more of an argument, I guess. Defunding the police again. Take the word defunding away, period. Yes, when you say defunding the police act, that means you're not going to give police any more fundings. That's exactly what the word defund means. So just take away the word defunding and replace it with just redirect the funds or something. Maybe that's just me talking to myself out loud.